Hello guys, today we're doing that luxurious paper-thin phyllo dough. Although it's easily available in the supermarkets, I hope you agree with me that it's quite an expensive one. Today I want to show you a foolproof recipe that works every time. As always, I leave the exact ingredients in the description box below. We are going to be making medium dough and we use some olive oil and vinegar for this recipe. Olive oil gives our pastry sheet silky smooth texture and vinegar ensures extra crispiness to it. When making a dough, I always mix the salt with the flour and then sift them through together. That way I think I'm incorporating them better. As always, I add water in parts. I'm doing quite a big portion here because I just love this pastry. Water for this dough must be lukewarm. Now, I have 250 ml of water for half a kilo of flour, but I'll see along the way if it's enough or if it's too much. Now, this dough is gorgeous from the very start. Thanks to the oil we've added, it's non-sticky, warm and very pleasant to work with. We knead it for a few minutes until there are no crumbs really. What I usually do is after kneading it for a few minutes, I cover it with a kitchen plastic and just set it aside for 5-10 minutes, just to give gluten time to kickstart really. Then I knead it for another minute or so and then let it fully rest. Just drizzle the bowl with some oil and give it a few minutes to rest. My dough has been resting for 5 minutes and do you see the difference? It's already silky smooth. And this is what I'm talking about. So when I'm done kneading, I will just cover it with the kitchen plastic and this time I am going to give it an hour to rest. My dough has been resting for a little more than an hour. It's now ready to work with. I'm cutting it into small 21-gram pieces. Now, it's not an absolute must. I just find this size comfortable to work with, and also this is pretty much what I'm limited to in terms of my working surface. But if you have been watching my videos, you know that I'm kind of confident with quite large sheets of dough. I've cut the dough into the sizes I need and I'm now making balls out of them. Word of advice, keep the dough covered with the plastic at all times to avoid drying. I got 35 balls out of this recipe. Now comes the worky part. In this video, I'll be showing you two options of rolling the dough into sheets. We start with the earliest balls because they've had their rest while we were forming the later ones. Roll each ball as I'm rolling now on the video. Keep the rolled ones on the side on a parchment paper. I noticed that they don't dry out that fast on a parchment paper. This is an option of round sheets. With this method, we can work from 5 to 10 sheets at a time. I'm using cornstarch as a powder. I strongly recommend cornstarch as a powder. Every now and then, we check if all sheets are being equally rolled. Every now and then, we powder the sheets. If I could give one tip about rolling the dough, I would stress on working mostly the sides. Don't worry about using too much powder because in the end you can brush them off. My sheets are pretty much ready. They're about 0.1, 0.2 millimeters thin, but as you can see, they're not all equal and there's been some resistance from the dough. I guess this is a pro method. This is the method for very advanced professional chefs. I am now transferring my sheets on a final parchment paper, dusting off the excess powder. Let's go ahead and try simpler version. This one takes tiny bit longer, but I find it actually easier. 3 things to notice here. I'm using thicker roller and I'll be rolling only 2 balls at a time, and I don't really bother too much about the shape. I usually aim at rectangular or oval. Both work good for my pastry product later. So the process is pretty much the same. We roll on both sides, dust every now and then, and don't worry too much about the safety. Sheets won't stick onto each other. My sheets are ready, and you can see that there are almost no excess dust between these two, and they are evenly rolled. I think I'm going to stick to this option. Stack 15-20 together in a parchment paper and store it in the fridge. I usually store it in the fridge. I never store it in the freezer, so I don't know if it's possible to keep it in the freezer, and if yes, how long they can be stored. So that's the phyllo dough from me, guys. I hope you liked the video and the recipe. In my next video, I'll share with you the oven-baked cheese and spinach samosa with this phyllo dough. Until then, thanks for watching and stay safe.